There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. And the fence man, that's your fault.
Now if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, it is the city of rock and roll. Man in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. On the visiting sideline, the Eagles and their head coach. These guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year. Losers of 5 of their last 7. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Huard. It is time for some football. And off we go from Cleveland. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming out the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
Go play action on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Bronco switch.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Alert!
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
Now throw. 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Eagles are in punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Well, here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Here we go, set. 19, set.
Going back gets the handoff. He's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
To the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Give now to the running back. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
6-yard line.
Let's go now.
Right up the gut. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Browns first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Brought in right side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
plenty, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Eagles and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. On first down, they'll run. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
Hey, check that.
It's 3rd down.
Here we go, check. No.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. So out now comes the punter. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. And so far they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
The left side caught by Andrews. And this one does not go far. The Browns are lined up to punt.
It's 4th down.
And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. That's the end of one here on New Year's Eve. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know.
Hey, check that.
Shovel pass complete. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you have to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
First down, play action. Rolling out to his left. Now here he goes. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Let's go. Viking 18.
The give here on 2nd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here we go. Setting up Hawk 70.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Andrews has it, working downfield. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Go.
Looking in the air here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. Setting up to try the point after. Snowy weather, no problem for them on that point after. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Eagles nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football, you've got to go score.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Air it out on 3rd. He puts some air under it deep down the left. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Well, the president nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 70
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Puts him on the quick hitter. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Trying to work quickly now.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Has it downfield, working the left. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd.
40-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Everybody rushing back to the line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Fits it through the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles nothing.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the head. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Let's go now.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Final throw before the break. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Eagles get their first points of this game just before halftime. PAT effort coming up. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson.
Our journey through the NFL starts now at Ford Field in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the Commanders.
This one is sent away. Return coming from the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And again on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. And we can do this, let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. And for a long time now in the NFL, going back to the 80s even, 4,000 yards has been the threshold that you gotta hit to have a truly great year. And with that last completion, he's crossed that mark for the season. Congratulations to him. And he's gonna take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's gonna move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Setting him on the dime. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Head to 60, head to 60. 70 Red Dragon, 6, 19 Lion. Check up.
He's dropping back to throw. The left side caught by Andrews. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. Looking to tack on the point after. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense, utilized week in and week out. Man, they've had a miserable time trying to run it through all this snow. Another carry fails here. He's going to lose yardage. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to throw now. We've got a screen to the running back. And they don't get any help on their second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And throw here on first. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Looking for a pass on second and short. Completed to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Roll! Check!
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he charges ahead, but snow and defenders stopping. Like they picked up a couple. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to try and throw it here. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
The Browns get there and take him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Hold on, though. There's your flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense. Roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game.
Let's go. Check.
Throwing now off the play action. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. They'll run here on first down. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. Goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
19 Tiger.
Hand it off to the back. And he charges ahead, but snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
18, come.
Back-to-back carries here. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. It's this one to Andrews. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 29-yard line.
60 Eagles, 6, go.
Here's the handoff. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 tight. Bronco 18. Check go.
In the red zone on first. Andrews with the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
And 7 at the Eagles' 13-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Mahone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns making a 3-score game in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
35. Eagles 14.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
He's got a man left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Finds the football outside. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for the Eagles' first down.
Yes, Panther.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Offense in the hurry up here.
48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Another carry for him. He's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Eagles hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready?
Now looking to throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Cut up.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That kick fails. The Browns able to recover.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready? Hawk release.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Has the first down for the Browns, and that should be enough to clinch them this victory. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's going to be stopped, and not before he gets it down to the 14. Well, we talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Brought in right side. And this one doesn't go far. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 10-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Pass it down close. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. That one right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles 21.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. All right, 1 more snap to play here.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 1 final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long then, as this game is over. So the Browns come away with the win. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right?